Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for March 25th. We are looking at the U.S. Japanese yen pair. This particular pair we are expecting to move potentially as high as 99.11, possibly as low as 96.00. Definitely look for some resistance around 98.56 and look for some support around 97.00. This pair did move down today. It did close lower, pretty much tagged the low of the previous day, so it's not quite an inside bar, but this particular pair has decided to start moving sideways. Now the Euro USD is moving sideways as well, and it did close up for this session, but the bias is sideways currently. Now we are looking for this pair to move potentially as high as 137.80 and possibly as low as 133.02. Look for some resistance around the 136.50 area and look for some support around 134.65. Now switching over to the pound US dollar pair. This particular pair closed down for today. It is starting to move sideways. Our bias is currently sideways as well. We are expecting it to potentially move as high as 148.86 and possibly as low as 143.41. Look for some resistance around 14600 and look for some support around 144.50. This pair we expect to move sideways for the next session. Now switching over to the US Swiss, this particular pair has been moving very sideways for the past 4 sessions, very much sideways. We are expecting it, however, to move potentially as high as 114.23, possibly as low as 110.64. Look for some resistance around 11300 and look for support around 111.59. Now, what am I looking for during this next session? We really have one trade that I'm focusing in on. There's a lot of swing trades that are out there currently, but the one that I'm really focusing in on is the Euro Japanese yen pair. We have a swing trade that was created looking for a short. I'm looking for that short at 130.97, and I'm looking to exit this particular trade at 129.97. So I'm basically looking for 100 pips worth of profit, and I'm using a 1-to-1 risk to reward. So hopefully the market will come lower, break through our trend line, and continue lower at least 100 pips. And at that point, we can we can take a profit. Now I know we're a little bit away from that. We can get some pretty large moves in this pair. If it doesn't hit today, then we'll look for the next one tomorrow. But that is what I'm looking for. Now, we had the U.S. release their durable goods orders for February at 8:30 a.m. Consensus was that it was going to be better than expected, and when the actual news came out, it was a lot better than expected, moving from negative 7.3% to 3.4%. So moving from negative into the positive territory. Definitely good news for the U.S. dollar. Now, looking ahead for tomorrow, we have the pound releasing their retail sales for February. That's at 5:30 a.m. Consensus is that it's going to drop from 0.7% down to negative 0.4% year to date. They're showing a drop from 3.6% down to 2.5%. Of course, the retail sales is one of the 5 large news announcements that can be released for a currency. And a drop like this could mean that the pound, if it does come out lower than what's projected, could be bad news for the pound tomorrow. Now, we also have the U.S. GDP for the 4th quarter being released tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Consensus is the GDP has dropped from negative 6.2% down to negative 6.6%. If the numbers come out way, a lot lower than that, then we could definitely see that affect the U.S. dollar negatively as well. Now, the New Zealand dollar has their GDP for the 4th quarter being released at 5:45 p.m. tomorrow. Consensus is that things have worsened from negative 0.4% down to negative 1.1%. Year to date, they're showing a drop from negative 0.1% down to negative 2.0%. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.